How's it going, boys? We are back. And before we get started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm going to keep on telling you guys. I talk about a lot of cool shit, so hover my numbers up. And boys, before we go anywhere, I was right. It wasn't a hard prediction, but I noticed that nobody was trying to make it. Everybody was so quick to say, wait, there's no rainbows in blah, blah, what's it called? VMAX Climax. They're doing away with rainbows. Rainbows are, they're long gone, all this other stuff. I knew they weren't. Rainbow is honestly an underrated rarity. I don't know why, or I don't know how the lines got blurred, that rainbows aren't that cool, but they honestly are super underrated. If you guys don't remember, back in GX, Sun and Moon era, those were the thing to get. Rainbows was the one to pull. Even in the first four sets of Sword and Shield, rainbows were it. Let's not pretend like all of us aren't still chasing the VMAX Pikachu rainbow. Let's not pretend like all of us weren't going crazy for the Champion's Path VMAX Rainbow Charizard. So let's just, let's not pretend. Only because Altar is out there, all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. Rainbows are overrated. No, rainbows are hype. We know it. Let's stop playing. As far as right now, there still hasn't been a leak for an alternate art VSTAR Charizard, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it proudly, wear it on my chest. I don't think there is. They are only doubling down. They're only gonna give that alternate art pass to Arceus. I think alternate art VSTAR is gonna be safe for Arceus, and that's the only one that's gonna get it. As far as this set, the next set, Dagia, Palkia, whoever's like the box art is gonna get it in their set. But as far as this one, only Arceus is. I think they are gonna let Charizard, miss out on it, which I think is like, a little tiny L. I think they should go ahead and give it to him, but I don't think they are. But now that this rainbow has been released, which, like I said, told you it was coming, I can honestly say that set now it's 100% a Charizard race to the fullest extent. Charizard race, it probably was ever since they released the VSTAR in general, but now literally Pokemon said, hold my beer, let's double down. Like I said, I already kind of had like a 90% hunch that they were going to continue the rainbow rarity with the VSTAR. Just seeing how it kind of blended in so easily with the VMAX. They were replacing VSTAR with VMAX, so it kind of just made so much sense that they were going to continue doing that rarity. And also, like I said, it's a beautiful rarity. Let's not kid ourselves. So now that it's kind of been, addressed, I kind of wanted to make this video. I was already going to make this video because basically, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. Mason from Cardinal kind of, touched on the subject a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and just amplify it to my 20 views. What up, boys? So basically, if you guys remember, Evolving Skies had a huge first print, but if you didn't already have your pre-sales in, if you already didn't have somebody that was going to sell you on the day of release, you weren't going to get it. It was one of those sets that there was plenty of pre-releases, orders available everywhere, but if you missed out and you were not going to get it. This is kind of the same situation. Honestly, I think it is going to be a huge release, but with the fact that there's going to be a Charizard, there's going to be huge openings too. And honestly, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, you probably missed the boat until maybe the second wave. And if you didn't miss the boat, you are going to be paying taxes. I am definitely sorry for that. I was able to find it. I made a whole video showing off at $96 a booster box, 500 and something a case, which was a beautiful, beautiful price. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, if you guys find it for $119, go ahead and snag it. Go ahead and get it. Don't miss out on it. You are probably going to have to wait until the second wave before you can get another one. ETBs are going to stay around $40 to $50, but you're gonna be paying $40 to $50 for 8 packs essentially. Still not ideal. So I'm gonna go ahead and release a little slight PSA. Prices are gonna go up. Charizard, of course, concreted it, made it 100% true that they were gonna go up, but not to the extent that people were talking about. I don't think this set is gonna hit 140, 150. I don't think it's gonna hit anything crazy like that. It might go up to 130 at the most, and that's on some desperate, I need a booster box tonight type sales. But other than that, I don't think it's gonna go any higher than that. As far as like I said, just doubling it down. If you guys do find it, 119 plus a little shipping here and there. If you guys find it 110 to 116, if you buy the case, go ahead and snag it. I've already kind of been looking around just so I can find you guys a couple links here and there. Honestly, the only link I could find was Cardinal with Mason, and he's doing 119 for a booster box, which Mason, I'm sorry, bro, you're awesome, but come on, we know you're not the cheapest guy out there as far as the prices. But hey, as far as 119 for a booster box of Brilliant Stars, that's pretty competitive right now, especially considering all the factors. As far as the rest of the set, I still do not know, but keep your notifications on. For me, this is going to be a busy-ass week for me. I'm going to be bringing you guys the news and bringing you guys updates as soon as I can. I dropped a video this morning just talking about what to expect this week. I had already mentioned that there was going to be a Rainbow Charizard coming in. I was fully expecting to talk about it this week. I was not expecting to talk about it, A, so soon, and B, that it came out in English. Subscribe to Rattle. He's probably going to start a, Rattle Pokemon. I'll put his link down below. He is probably going to start a, whole series on the origins of that card. More or less, to get to the, point, is probably stolen. Actually, to go ahead and finish the series off, it is stolen. But still subscribe to Rattle. He's going to tell you exactly where it came from. He's a really good detective. But overall, I was expecting to see it in Japanese. The fact that I saw it in English, kind of surprised me. But overall, it is a beautiful card. I am stupid excited. As far as seeding, hopefully what I'm expecting and what I'm thinking and what I'm hoping for is that they're going to do 2 V-Stars per booster box. And hopefully, they don't make it as hard as a VMAX Pikachu, the rainbow version of it. And hopefully they just make it as hard as like a shiny star, not a shiny star, but it's called a shiny VMAX Charizard. If you guys remember how hard that was to pull, it wasn't necessarily too hard, but it was, it wasn't the easiest card to pull either. Hopefully they make it like that easy, not as hard as the Chunkachu, because if it's as hard as the Chunkachu, it looks like me and Justin are going to be opening a lot of booster boxes. But with all that out of the way, like I said, definitely like this video, subscribe, turn on your notifications on, because I'm going to be dropping bombs all week. As soon as anything pops up, I'm going to, load up the camera, load up the stew, and I'm finna record. So let's get it. I don't have a community page, as you guys know, but I do have super shorts. So I will make shorts anytime I see anything crazy, just to let you guys know what's going on, and then I will drop a video ahead later that day. But without that out of the way, let me open up a pack. I was able to get these blister packs, the sleeve blister packs from GameStop. They ran a deal, the 10 for $29 plus taxes and whatever. I did end up adding one of these collector booster packs of Dungeons and Dragons, just so I can make it over the threshold for free shipping. Overall, my ticket was probably like $55, because those aren't $55 is like $49, because that thing was like $19.99 plus $29.99. You guys know what I'm saying. Overall, I must have only paid like $52 shipped after taxes and everything total. So overall, good deal. And I needed one of those collector packs anyway, so I went ahead and got it. But guys, I feel really good about myself, especially like I said, a lot of PokeTubers out there, they kind of had a suspicion that they were going to continue doing the rainbow rares. But I guess people didn't want to be wrong, so they didn't want to, you know, go ahead and put their name out there and being wrong or whatever. So, but me personally, I don't care if I'm wrong. I love it if I'm right though. And in this situation, I was right. There's another code too. I had opened one earlier just because I was fiending. But if I do find like another link other than Mason from Cardinal for what's it called, some brilliant stars, I will post it down in the comments of this video. If you guys are interested, what up, Pete? That's my homie. And you guys are looking for some, and the link that I sent you is, you know, out of stock or, you know, whatever it may be. Just re-comment down and say you mind sending me a link, and I'll find you another link through, like, you know, the sites that I personally trust. Still do your own due diligence, your double D's. When I do send you that link, I trust the links that I'm going to send you. I'm not going to send you anything fishy, but still, you know, just give it another rundown, and you go off of, you know, kind of how you feel off that site. But either way, I'm here for y'all. Use me. Let's see what the pool is. Nathan, hey, grass energy to match. But boys, with all that out of the way, I don't want to be annoying, but like I said, turn on those notifications and subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping bombs all week. But with all that out of the way, boys, we done. We gone.